going. So we're going to do this deck launch party. And basically that means I just click the button. So I just click the button and then you can go buy it. And we'll wait 29 days. And then I'll order it. And then, well, 15 days later. So I think it's 45 days until I can order it from now. And then afterwards, it will be 2 weeks. So you're looking at a month, 2 months. Monique King, hello. JR, Jocelyn, welcome. How's it going? Sage Advice Shared, how's it going? How is everyone? Can we support your Kickstarter already? Give me 30 seconds and I will click the button. Prepare to launch. I have read the agreement. Launch now. And let's go. And let's go. All right, congratulations. Your project is live. So there we go. We are now live. Let's refresh the page and find out what it looks like. Back this project. All right. So let's go back to the main screen and see what that looks like. Is it going to window capture? Is it going to do that? Echoes of Nature Oracle. Okay. So window capture, share. All right. Echoes of Nature Oracle. Here we are. And there it is. Yeah, May 2020, and there's what it looks like, and all of that good stuff. And there's the kitty. There's a sample reading. There's another kitty and another kitty. If you can't tell, I like kitties. I think cats are cool. Cats are cool. So, yeah, there it is. You can go and check that out and see what's going on with that. Be interesting to see who signs up. Who signs up? So if you're in the stream, when I send out a survey, thank you very much. Let's see if I can find it on my phone. Let's see. So let's search tarot, and hopefully it will come up. I did put the keyword of tarot within there. Now let's search for oracle maybe. Let's find out. Maybe it takes a second. Let's see, Oracle. Echoes of Nature Oracle, there we go. 28 days to go. 28 days to go. Let's try it out. Created by me. Back this project. Pledge without an award, no. Support with no award, no. Early bird, there you go. $10 off. So you can go sign up now and get $10 off. Does anyone have a link to the Kickstarter? It's in chat. It's in chat. Let's see. Let me click it just to make sure. You want to leave YouTube, go back to the site. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Yes, I want to go to a site. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that works. That works. It's in chat. Once more in chat. So this is $10 off for the first 30 people, which I'm hoping that you or someone does. I basically reserve this for the stream, so you could get money, $10 off there. So you get the card deck in a tuck box, the digital PDF book, and the Alexa companion app. Regular price is $39. So if you want the book with the cards, it's going to be $55. 2 decks for $75, and nobody's going to buy that, but 10 decks for $330. On the Kickstarter, when they like coach you on what to do, they say make as many rewards as you can. So I went to everybody else's site and I'm like, what kind of rewards do other people offer? And they're like, you can buy 100 decks. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I guess I'll do 10 decks, I guess. But anyway, so you get the deck, you can get the deck with a book, or you can get the deck or a bunch of decks, whatever. Anyway, so let's see, select that. And $10 to the US, $10 to the US, that's all right. And then select that, and that is $10 to the US, that's all right. And that is $10 to the US as well, or $13 to the US. Yeah, the more you get, the more stuff is in there. So there we go. Anyway, One more time. We'll do that. Just sort of chilling out. That's enough release party. It's been 2 minutes. Already I'm kind of bored of it. I have a severe ADD issues. So, you know, that's how it goes. Let's find out. So let's refresh that. And there it is. Okay, cool. See, the movie works, and that works, and all the links work. I think we're good. I believe we are good. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Anyway, wrap all of that up. Can I buy 2 of the early bird, 1 for only 1 person? I'm not sure how that works. I think if you select a reward, you can only buy 1 of that reward. I think. Does it let you do a quantity? I think when you back it, you can only back 1 thing. So I think you can only back 1 early bird. I think so. Yeah, thank you for early bird special. Brianna, you get a free deck as well anyway. So thank you for your support. I greatly appreciate it after all this time. Can I ask a question? Sure. Ask away. Ask away. See what kind of questions we have. So we'll just start moving into the readings because I'm kind of bored of the whole Kickstarter thing right now. So we had 3 minutes of it. That was a celebration. So we'll go to the party. Kickstarter party. All right, it's done. Backed it. So exciting. Well, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. I hope that you enjoy the cards. I put a lot of work into this. So hopefully you enjoy the cards and you get, and you know, sort of chilling out with the cards and find out. Okay, so we got 5 backers already. That's pretty cool. Please ask away. Ask away. Can't wait to have it. Awesome. I can't wait to ship it to you. We now have 10 backers in under a minute. That's very cool. I appreciate everyone's support. I wonder if I can. Do a window capture, but just isolate this one part of it. I don't know. It'll be interesting to find out. Let's see. Where's that? So 7 backers. That launched that, and I have to refresh it. Not sure if I refresh it or how that comes back. Anyway, we'll do 7 backers. $2. What does my dog think of me? Just for fun. There you go. Are we meant to be, or should someone else? Are we meant to be? After all texting yesterday, will Richard and I keep in contact more? Well, I hope so. I hope so. Really like it. I'm intuitive or just extra sensitive? Huh. Well, that's an interesting question. T Queen, hello. How's it going? Hey, my ex. Hey, how are you? I need to cough. Pardon me for a minute. All right, we're back. Anything going to promotion? All right. What does my dog think of me? What is a good... You know, I backed the Grimalkin Tarot, and I'm kind of excited to get that. You know what would be a good dog deck? Would be the Little Prince. The Little Prince. What does your dog think of you? What is your dog? Is your dog jealous of your cat? I have to ask if your dog's jealous of your cat. Kimberly Corner, welcome. I haven't welcomed everybody. Sorry, I'm preoccupied with this Kickstarter stuff. Is there a list? Moon Baby. We do totally random, but donations get priority, obviously. Vicky Campbell, welcome. Dooney, welcome. Jade, hey. Jade, it's so good to see you. T Queen is here. Christy Benson is here. We got all sorts of people here. Just hanging out, reading some tarot, and staring at the Kickstarter. Staring at the Kickstarter, reading some tarot, just doing all kinds of stuff like that. So what does my dog think of me? JR. Thank you, Jocelyn. I greatly appreciate it. By the way, if you, when I send out a survey, I'm going to say, where did you hear about me? And if you say stream, I'm going to ship yours first. Yours is going to be in the first batch that I ship out. So just say stream when I send out the survey. Your cat is jealous of your dog? Okay. Your cat looked quite spoiled in that picture, by the way. So I'm kind of curious as how that works. What does your dog think of you? I don't know. If your dog likes you, look at that strength. Look at that strength card right on the end of what my dog thinks about it. Sorry I didn't text hey earlier as you were busy. Vicky, hello. How's it going? Healing Days Oracle. How are you? All right. Strength, Death, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, the dog likes you. I mean, how do I donate? At the bottom should be a dollar sign. A dollar sign at the bottom over here. Check that out and you can donate that away. I greatly appreciate all your donations, by the way. So preoccupied with the Kickstarter here, just checking it out. All right, we got 10 backers. That's cool. That is cool. Got 10 backers in like a couple of minutes. I like it. I like it. So yeah, 28 days to go. It's a 29 day. Dog likes you. I don't know. I don't know how to do a dog. How does a dog reading? But the dog likes you. Thank you so much, by the way, Brianna. So Brianna, I'll ship you your free deck. And I'll ship you a book. Anything else you want, you let me know, and I'll ship it to you, basically. So I appreciate all your support over all this time, Patreon and everywhere. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. Emma wants to know, I got a new job at NB. NB, what is NB? Go, do you see me coping well? Let's find out. Am I going to cope well? Let's find out. New job. So this is AX. New job. Will I cope well? Will I cope well? And I'm not sure why I put an A in there, but sure, will I cope well with an A? So, yeah, thank you, T.O. Yeah, no problem at all. No problem at all. Greatly appreciate you, really do. Let's find out. Let's do some unusual tarots today. I would like to do this one. By the way, this is from Stephanie Pulaw, I believe. If you like these graphics, by the way, she has a book that you can get. It's called Dreamscapes, and it's about how to do her watercolor style, and it's a pretty good book. She has step-by-step instructions on how to draw this stuff. I realize that's washed out. I'll do another one. She has step-by-step instructions on how to do that. And she's got 2 of these books. So if you like these graphics, by the way, you can pick up her book and sort of learn how to do some of that. It's very cool. Anyway, well, I hope you can cope with that job. A new job is all sorts of good stuff. Bethany, thank you so much, by the way, if you're new. I have released my own Oracle deck. Link in the description. Go check it out. Watch the video, see if there's something you'd be excited about. You get $10 off. We got 18 spots where you can get $10 off the purchase right now. Right now. So, coping well. I'll grab one more card as well. Assel, welcome. Thank you for joining us tonight. Just sort of chilling out. Anything exciting coming to me in 2020? Back, super excited. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. Where did he went? I'm not sure. Kimberly Corner. Hey, how's it going? G.A. Peach, welcome. It's so good to see you. Haley, welcome as well. Vicky, welcome back. It's so great to see all of you. I greatly appreciate you being here. If we're finding out for AX, the new job, will I cope well? We have the Ace of Pentacles. Basically points to the new job. It points to things sort of rolling out. Things moving along. Joseph, hello. How's it going? Moving along, things starting, that creation aspect of the Ace of Pentacles. So it's looking fairly good with that. Then we have the Six of Wands, which is sort of the success or the victory card, right? The victory card. Again, I think you're going to sort of roll in and be able to make an impact almost immediately. I think this is going to be a great thing for you as far as coping is concerned. The victory card being the first card out of the box right after you get the job is very, very encouraging and very exciting as well. Again, we have the Six of Wands. Now, you'll notice that this particular person is sort of standing up with nobody around them. This points me to you'll have success, but you're going to get a lot of tasks to where you're not in a team. Do you see that in the card? Normally, the Six of Wands is people all around him riding a horse. Everyone is super excited. Everyone is cheering for this person. But this person is alone. It points me to that you may be in projects where you don't have a team, or they may just give you projects and just send you off on your own. and have you do that, and then just report your progress, report to your manager, what have you. You could have some alone time, or you could have some isolation within that job just based upon the graphics that I see here. And the Eight of Wands, you could be moving as well. The Eight of Wands, we have that moving aspect, a lot of different aspects with this, but we do have a lot of wands within here. Death points me to that you do have something interesting coming along in the job. You could have either some different opportunity that you run into once you start, or you're going to have another job offer after you start this job, and then you're going to be, oh no, let's see, did the early bird, it comes with the Alexa app. All of them come with the Alexa app. You get the Alexa app right now if you want. Actually, it works. Go to the Echo Store and download it. But Eight of Wands, you're going to be moving around. You may be moving from place to place. I think the Eight of Wands points me to that you're going to be in a certain spot when you start. And I think they're going to move you to a different place. Not a big deal. That's not a big deal. That happens all the time. But, yeah, I know the Death card. Everybody's excited about the Death card. I think the Death card with a new job, in my opinion, means that you have another job offer. You got another job offer and you're like, oh, I wonder if I should have taken that job. And the answer is no. The answer is no. The job you have now is going to be the better solution. The job you have now is going to be the better thing. I say that because the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, you don't get two better cards to start a reading than these two cards right here. Beautiful, beautiful cards for starting a new job, starting a new opportunity. I think it's going to be rock solid. Don't worry about the fact that you could have had another job. I think you're going to be good here. Strength, again, what a great way to end this. I think not only are you going to cope, you're going to thrive. And I think people are going to notice you. And I think nothing but good news in this spread. And that was a completely random card draw, too. You'll notice I don't draw from the top and just grab the top 5 cards. I'll just randomly go through and pick cards to make it even more random after I shuffle. So, I mean, that is completely random. You nailed it on the head. You're going to do fantastic, and everything is going to be great. All right, let's answer any questions we got about the Echoes of Nature. We now have 14 people. How exciting is that? We have 14 backers already. So we are, what are we? I think we're 20% or 30% to our goal, and it's been 10 minutes. So that's fantastic. I love that. Sage advice shared. Thank you so much for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, Amma X, let us know how the job works. It looks very, very exciting. Rachel, welcome. How's it going? What can I do to improve my relationship? Kezia wants to know, can I please get a reading from about Efren? And Mary Kay, hello. How's it going? Ronnie Sue, hello. How are you? And Kathy Dorney, it's so great to see you. Corellia, welcome. It's great to see you as well. And Alejandra, welcome. It's good to see all of you. We're going to be spamming the Kickstarter, by the way. Kickstarter's up. If you're interested in this, or that cute little kitty, or the doggies, and all that stuff, you can get super high quality 330 GSM cards, 72 of them for $10 off right now. $10 off. We got 16 spots left open if you want to get $10 off your deck. Anyway, so I reserved that for you, for the stream. In case anybody wants it from the stream, I want to get you some discounts. Will I get a promotion and title upgrade after 3 years an interim manager? What does DF think about me? Blue Crayola, I love your name. Always love your name. I have 1K backed already? Really? Wow. That is pretty cool. I got 15 people backing. That's awesome. All right, let's see. Will I get a promotion and title upgrade after 3 years of an interim manager? Huh. Leave for another opportunity. Let's find out. That is a good question. Oh man, that would be kind of rough if you didn't get a promotion or whatever. All right, so let's do SAS wants to know, will I get a promotion? All right, will I get a promotion? I hope so. This is the year for promotion. Haley Crawford, thank you so much for buying the deck. I'm excited to get it to you. I'm excited to just rush it to you. By the way, when I send out the survey, I'm going to say, where did you hear about me? And you're going to say stream. And when I see stream, I ship it to you the day I get it. If I get it from the printer, so it comes from the printer, I'll set it down and already have your box ready. I throw it in and I drive to the post office and I send it to you. So you get it same day. You don't get it same day. I ship it out same day. All right, let's find out. Normally, Kim, welcome back. How are you? Welcome back. Thank you again. It's been cold. No one's contact late. Will you reach out to me anymore? Let's find out in just a minute. We're going with SAS and getting a promotion for what is a good promotion deck. I think a good promotion deck would be the Thoth. I absolutely love the Thoth. Green Ivy Tarot, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you hanging out, chilling out. We're having the launch party. We're just over here chilling out. We got Sid Foley. Welcome. Welcome, Sid. Good to see you, man. It is not a party without Sid. I'm telling you now. Sid, we're waiting for you. Sid, I said the party's not going to get started until Sid comes in. I'm just saying. That's how it goes. That is how it goes. Mix them up a little bit more and find out about your promotion. Really hope you do get a promotion. That sounds great. Sounds like you've been working hard over there for 3 years. You deserve a promotion. How do you get $10 off the deck? You be the first 30 people. Go now and you'll see early bird and choose the early bird. Choose the early bird. All right. Happy Kickstarter Day. There you go. Happy Kickstarter Day indeed. Alejandra, thank you so much for your donation. Super chat. Love the Thoth Tarot icon. How awesome is that? Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. How many backers we got now? We got 16. We got about $1,000. That's cool. We're 1/4 there. Let's get this party started indeed. Sid is here. All right. Well, you get the promotion. So let's look at this and see what kind of mixture of cards that we have. Let's see. You do have some things. Are you in conflict with anybody up there? Are you in conflict with anybody up there? Where can I buy the deck? You can buy it right here. Look in chat. Let's see. Are you in conflict with anybody? With anyone there? By the way, when early bird price always messes with my mind. I'm gonna pay more in shipping. Yeah. If you're outside the U.S., it's an outrageous amount of shipping costs forever. Anyway, I ask you if you're in conflict with anybody there because we have a mixture. We have a mixture of different things coming in here. We have sort of the two things within here are sort of just poisoning the well of cards that are not very good to begin with. So let's start out. It seems that you have someone or something working against you at the job. There's something working against you at the job. Joseph, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. So I'm kind of wondering, are you in a fight with someone, or are you having some drama with someone? Because I really think that there's something going on there. I'm an SWU. I thought it'd be interesting. There's a conflict. No conflict. Okay. But it almost seems like there's something that works against you. I mean, we do have this. We do have, and it's within the Capricorn field as well, that there's something working against you, or there's time possibly is working against you. There's other people that are trying for the promotion as well. You could have something going on behind the scenes. It just seems like there's something happening there that you're now either not aware of, or something is going on. It seems like that you're going to have to basically work for a promotion or work for this. That could be involved with talking to management. It could be something to where you have to, ask them, hey, I want this promotion. I want to be up a bit, as far as what we're doing, how much money I'm making, et cetera, et cetera. Just pledged 49. Great. Thank you so much, Kathy. I greatly appreciate it. So you need to, I don't know. This is for entertainment purposes only. Never do career advice based upon a random dude pimping his cat deck on YouTube. Just don't do it. Use your better judgment. But basically, it looks like that this is delayed. Basically, it looks like that you need to negotiate this out. And it seems like that you need to negotiate this with some people that you may not want to negotiate with. We have a lot of these factors here. I do think that you'll be able to negotiate it out. I do think you could, but it's going to take some work. It's going to take some effort. and it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. And I know that's probably not what you wanted to hear when you asked this, because it sounds like you've already been working for this for 3 years. It sounds like you've been toiling over there for 3 years, and it's sort of painful now to have to negotiate even after all this time. But it just seems like there's negotiation involved. Can you win the negotiation? Absolutely, yes, you can. And but it's just a matter of you're going to have to start that. You're going to have to move in that direction, and that's kind of hard, right? That's difficult. Because you've been there 3 years. You worked, and you're trying to get this through. You have an escape plan. Okay, well, that's good. You may need it. Because now let's talk about the last card in the deck, which is obscured by chat. Not obscured by clouds, like the Pink Floyd song, obscured by chat. Well, now, Lisa, thank you so much for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. But basically, it looks like it's going to be challenging for you. It's look like it's going to be challenging for you in a variety of ways. So, you're going to have to negotiate it, maybe negotiate with somebody you don't want to negotiate with. I think that you could get it. It's going to take some work. It's going to take some effort. If you have an escape plan, you may want to be evaluating that based upon what I just saw. I really didn't see anything great in that reading. I didn't see anything that would say, boom, yes, here it comes. This is your plan. This is your master plan for getting that promotion, getting the raises and such. It just seems like there's a lot of work involved, and there's a lot of conflict as well, which I'm sorry about that. I wish I could tell you amazing news. Doing yoga teacher training right now. There you go. I've been in the department for 11 years. Wow. And they haven't given you any promotion at all in 11 years? What are they doing? Like, why not? What do they keep telling you? That are they saying you're doing something or are they saying that you need to do something different, or what's going on? DF think about me. But I mean, everybody in chat knows this story. Everybody in chat understands, because we've all had that weird situation where we just work our tail off, and it's just difficult to get any recognition or to get any appreciation for it. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things. We have 20 backers. If you want $10 off, you're gonna have to get it in the next few minutes, because we're about to close that out. We're about to close the sale out. All right. What does DF think about me? Let's find out what would be a good deck for what does DF think about me. I think that it'll be the Forest. Forest sounds like a great deck to do. Maya, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. We're having a release party, and then we're just sort of chilling out right now. And then GA Peach, what does DW want a relationship with MW? Huh. And then T Queen, I'm excited for it now. Finally stopped cursing Alexa. There you go. Oh man, I bought a Google. They had the Google thing on sale, the display one. So I'm like, I want to watch my favorite YouTubers on the Google thing. Google owns YouTube. Let me get my favorite YouTuber and watch him. And his name is Warboss Tay, which is spelled weird. Basically, it's a guy who paints miniatures, miniature games, miniatures. And he does a great job of painting. So I'm like, let me watch Warboss Tay. And Google had no idea who that was. It kept misspelling it. And then I'm like, okay, let me watch my playlist on YouTube. My playlist has Warboss Tay. And it was like, I can't load your playlist. I'm like, what? What is this? So, yeah, I really wish they would add some features that I want. Catherine Holm, thank you so much for your donation. Get to your question in just a second. We're really kind of backing up. I'm distracted with all this release stuff. So what does DF think about me? Catherine Holm, I greatly appreciate it. Just back with a printed book. Thank you so much, Ronald. I greatly appreciate that. Where are we at? We're at 21 backers. Yeah, if you want the how many backers do we got on that? We got 13 backers. You can still get 17 more people can get in. Child of Visions. What do they think of you? They're sort of coming in from a unique perspective as far as you're concerned. I think that they want they want that connection. I think they want an interaction with you. If you're looking for a serious relationship, I think that it could be too serious. Does this make sense? Too serious. Link, you mean posting a link in what? Link to Kickstarter, you mean like that? Okay, so I think that I think they want a relationship that's a bit too serious. And what I mean by that, you could have a situation to where they want, either they really get dull quickly or they sort of wearing you down quickly. You could get in that situation. It could be a relationship that they want to get too serious too fast. But as far as do they want, what do they think of you, think about you? I think that they like you. I think that they see different parts of you as well. We have, as this card shows, a different aspect of them has different opinions about you. In other words, they do think that you have your bad sides. They do worry about what, you could do if they make you angry, so they have a bit of trepidation about some aspects of you. But I think overall they like you and they sort of respect where you're coming from, and they like your just sort of your opinions, where you're coming from, and just your overall personality. I think is good enough to where that they sort of appreciate being around you. They do want their space. This is one of the things, they do want their space. And again, the relationship, if you're going to dive into it, will get really serious really quick, or it'll get too serious. In other words, it'll be kind of boring, and it'll be kind of down, I guess. Does that make sense? So as far as what they think of you, where it will go and whatnot, sort of approach that with a bit of caution, but I think it doesn't look like something that just could explode into this soulmate relationship or, stuff like that. So, I mean, that's just what I see. And that, Vitalia, welcome. It's so good to see you. Catherine, welcome back. I know I already said hi to you, but Catherine, you deserve another hello. You deserve another hello. All right. Let's see. What does Dave think about me? And normally Kim, he's been cold and we've almost no contact. Will he reach out to me? Let's find out. Let's find out for NK. Let's see. He's been cold and we've had almost no contact. All right. He's been cold and we've had almost no contact. Let's see. Vitalia, yes, you can ask a question. We have a ton of donations, so donations take priority, but other than that, we will do that. And by the way, let's see, Aaron, thank you so much for your subscription. I greatly appreciate it. What would be a good deck for, he's been cold lately, will he reach out to contact? I think that we're going to try out the Echoes of Nature for that one. Whoa! Doggy, turn back over. Bad doggy. There we go. All right. That's one of the problems. The deck is so many cards. It's kind of challenging to shuffle sometimes. I think that's good, though. I'd rather have too many cards than not enough cards. These oracles that come with like 20 cards, no. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We need a big, big stack of cards. All right. So we'll draw 3 Echoes of Nature cards. Find out what's going on if they're going to contact you. Okay. All right. What do we got? We got Beauty, Strength, and Memories. Beauty, Strength, and Memories. How do you sort of come across with that? As far as you've been cold, we've had no contact. Beauty, I think you're looking at either some competition or competition from life or competition with other people. I don't think this is a smooth transition into this. I think that it's going to take a bit of time. It's going to take a bit of patience. Can you do a flip through of the deck? Yes, we're going to do a 4K flip through soon. Kyla Iman and Haley Crawford. Okay, cool. So many cards, yeah. So, it's going to take some patience. It's like you have competition with either life. Maybe he's busy with life. Maybe he has other people that he's talking to. You also have possibly competition for romance, or you have competition for something. But basically, they're short on time. And they have other things going on. Strength sort of indicates that you sort of need to stay patient and sort of wait it out. And I know any relationship, patience is not the best virtue to have and whatnot, but it's going to take that patience. You're going to have the strength, right? Because we're talking about Venus in Leo, and that sort of indicates to me that it's about, you know, making being patient but keeping in touch, being patient but patiently keeping in touch, and not being pressure or not putting pressure on other people, and just sort of letting things ride out. Because it does look like that this person is busy. They do have a lot of different things going on. And we have the Neptune involved as well, which again points me to that you have some different factors, or you have some distractions, right? Some things going on that you're not aware of, or you may not be aware of, that you just have to sort of be patient and let it ride out. The last card in here, Memories, is really an interesting card because now we're sort of roping in Pluto. Now we're sort of changing the relationship a bit, and there's going to be a bit of a modification when they come back, a bit of a modification in how they do things or how they're looking at things. And this could be because of they're busy. This could be a lot of different factors because they're busy or they're talking to other people and whatnot. But again, you're going to have to just sort of initiate that patience and keep in contact, but don't put a lot of pressure, and let things ease off and let things ease up and grow on their own. It's like growing a plant, right? You plant it and you have to wait, you care for it. You can't make the plant grow faster. I mean, if you put enough fertilizer on it, it's just going to die off, right? So you have to be careful with that. So yeah, I mean, just be careful with this, and let us know how it goes. And yeah, I mean, I wish things would sort of hurry along. I wish things would go better, but you just have to have that patience and sort of let things flow as they need to in order to get it through. Love the Thoth Tarot icon for the super chat. Alejandra, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. Let's see. So you did not have a question? No? Okay. Lisa, should I branch out with my yoga business? Ooh, that sounds cool. You have a yoga business, Lisa? That's awesome. All right. Let's find out here. Should I branch out with my yoga business? We'll try that out. LN, should I branch out with my yoga business? Let's check that out. And before we do that, let's check out how the Kickstarter is doing. How is the Kickstarter doing? I have to scroll all the way up. Wow, I have 21 backers. I have 22 backers. All right, if you want the discounted deck, it looks like you still got some time. You got 13 to go. 13 to go for the discounted deck. Let's find out here. All right, I'll share screen there. Where's my screen? There we go. Yeah, so you have... so if we go down here to the discounted, that is the $29 one, you still got 13 left. So if you want to grab it for 10 bucks off, I'd love to ship it to you for 10 bucks off and get you a discount on that thing. All right. Let's find out about your yoga business. Should you branch out? So how is the yoga business going? How is the yoga business going? By the way, you know what would be a good yoga business deck would be the Golden Wheel Tarot. Mentally Secure Queen will not be next. I pick at random Mentally Secure Queen, and we do have 3 in the queue for people that are waiting, that already paid and whatnot. So let's see. Got a couple that I want to get to after this. But by the way, Mentally Secure Queen and everyone else, if you don't get your reading done today, I'm here every night. Every single night for the rest of my life. I'll be here every night. If my computer dies, it's not going to slow me down. I'll stream with my phone. If my phone dies, I got another phone. I'm going to stream with the other phone. I'll be here every night, every single night, answering your questions. And thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for supporting me in the Kickstarter. I think we're almost a third to our goal, and it hasn't even been 30 minutes. So that would be cool if we hit our goal in like an hour. Yeah, we're a third through there, so that's pretty cool. So your yoga business sounds like a ton of fun. Now, do you want to branch out? Assuming branch out means you want to open another one, or you want to open another location, or advertising or whatnot. So let's find out where we're going with this. The Empress points to that the yoga business is really going to sort of stabilize. in other words, you're going to sort of get more people in. You're going to get that steady flow of people in, and as people sort of discover you, I think it's really going to sort of stabilize, and you get regulars, right? Regulars, just like we have on the stream. We got Sid Foley, a regular. Vicky Campbell, regular. Lisa's regular. I mean, we have a lot of regulars. You're going to get that with your yoga business. And I think you're going to get in a situation you're really comfortable with that, and you're really sort of, doing things with that, and that's really going to sort of be there as a security blanket, as it were, with business. Any business, regulars is really going to make or break you, right? If you run a restaurant, the people that come in for lunch every day because that's where they eat, and all that stuff. Mentally Secure Queen, a donation will be next. Yes, you are next. Actually, we got Lisa, then we got you, we got Catherine, and then we got you. So, yep, you're third in line. So let that be sort of a comfort zone, or let that be sort of that comforting blanket of business, right? The regulars, that's going to be important to you. And keep the regulars coming back. Keep the regulars coming back. It's going to be important to give them an incentive to be here. Give them an incentive to come back and be the regular. And that's going to be a key to your business as far as that goes. The Six of Wheels, you do have an expansion here. We do have the Six of Wheels being an expansion. And then we have this sort of this, a bit more mellow. If you do go through that expansion process, if you do move through that expansion process, I think it's going to be a bit of a burden. It's going to be a bit of a burden. Now, if you're okay with that, Catherine Holm, thank you so much for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. I think you had a question. Let me scroll up and find it in a minute. You're next. But I think it's going to be a burden if you expand too quickly. I think expansion is going, if you're doing advertising, if you're doing another location or whatnot, expansion should be done slowly. And we see this across there, but I do see an expansion. The Six of Wheels points us definitively. I mean, this is a beautiful card for this particular spread. Beautiful card right after the Empress that points to, yes, do the expansion. But again, take it slow. You do have the Eight of Swords. A bit of that overwhelmed feeling, a bit of that burdened feeling. So if you expand too quickly, you're going to get into a situation where you wish you didn't. And I think that's what we're sort of warning us about here with the, don't expand too quickly. Take it easy. Make sure that you have that rock solid Empress foundation when you go along here. And the Queen of Swords, make sure you get that communication to your regulars. Make sure that you let them know, hey, we appreciate you. Come back, give them some incentives, or give them something that they can really sort of, get excited about, right? But basically, don't expand too quick, or you will become quickly burdened, and probably financially as well. Anything with a business where you have the swords sort of creeping in at the very last part is going to be a burden, and it's going to be a heavy burden as you sort of come in. It's going to feel that like that ten of wands feel, to where you're just burdened. You're carrying all of this stuff. So there that goes. So anyway, yeah, it looks like a great idea. Just be careful with it and be slow with it. All right, let's see, Catherine Holm, and then Mentally Secure Queen. All right, see, Catherine, did you just want to donate, or did you have an actual question? Let me know. Catherine Holm. I'm scrolling up trying to find Catherine's question, and I do not see one. Okay, if you just want to donate, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Very, very much. You're awesome as always. How many backers we got? We got 22 backers. Yes. 1,100. 22 backers, 28 days to go. This is awesome. Greatly appreciate everyone's support with the deck. By the way, in case you're wondering, what are you talking about? That's my Kickstarter. If you like tarot, if you like Oracle, go over there and check it out. All right. Let's find out about this over here. Let's see. Select a reward. 10. Okay, that's perfect. So we're going to... I need clarity if I should start this new project. All right, let's find out. Mentally Secure Queen, thank you so much, by the way. Sorry it took a while. We're sort of lazily going through the readings here. MSQ, main story quest. Let's see, should I start a new project? Should I start a new project? HX Shimsley, thank you so much for pledging. I greatly appreciate it. Can't wait to see it in person. I can't wait to send it to you. I can't wait to send it to you. All right. Mentally Secure Queen declared if you start this new project. What would be a good project starting deck? I'm thinking the Light Seers Tarot. Everyone, literally everyone, loves some Light Seers Tarot. I think this has to be the most popular deck that's been released in a long, long time. This thing is thick too. I think this thing could compete with my deck. What do you think? Let's find out here. Can the Light Seers Tarot compete with mine? We're going to have a head-to-head throwdown here and find out. Oh, I think it actually defeated mine. It defeated mine. All right. So let's find out from the Light Seers Tarot. Should you start a new project or not? I get a few cards. Throw a few cards down here. Yours. Teaching and considering going to other studios to teach. Maybe teach more styles of yoga. Yeah. I mean, it did point to an expansion. It just said take it easy. Take it relaxed. Don't get too heavy into it, you know. So if you're going to teach with other studios, then don't do like a bunch of them. Do maybe one that's close by and try out one at a time. That would be the, you know, that would be the slow roll or taking it slow. Does it make sense? Lisa, that makes sense? So you just do one and then try it out, get comfortable there. Again, let everybody know you. Everybody gets to know you, and then maybe expand out to another one, or maybe have another at the second location, maybe have another one, another time or something, whatever. Anyway, so your new project, the Two of Cups, it seems like that this is something that you really can get into. I think your new project is something that you absolutely love, and we have the Two of Cups as a new project. This is something that you really can get into, and that's going to be a great motivational factor. That's going to be a fantastic motivational factor for you, right? So wanted a February reading. Okay, so thank you, Vicky. I appreciate it. Sorry I skipped you, Catherine. I scrolled up and I tried to find, okay, February reading. We got you just after this. But this is something that you really enjoy, something that you can really get into, and something that you're going to be passionate about. And that's half the battle. That's half the battle. If it's something that you are passionate about, something that you absolutely love, something that you have that Two of Cups connection with, that is going to be amazing. Now we come to Death and the Rebirth and the Emperor. Your new project, I think, is going to be a bit different than what you think it's going to be. We have the Death. It seems like you start the new project, but then you realize that you want something different out of it. In other words, okay, not something completely different. So let's say your project is art, all right? And you wanted to do oil painting. So you're like, should I start this new project of oil painting? I'm going to make paintings, and I'm going to sell them. I'm going to make a painting like this, and I'm going to sell it on Kickstarter or something, right? And then you get into it, and you realize, I don't like oil painting. What about acrylic painting? So that's different, but it's not completely different, right? Because you're using the same brushes, you're going to use the same canvases. In other words, the project is going to still be similar, but you're going to realize once you start it that you want to change it. You want to move things around, and that's where we have the Death Rebirth sort of sneaking in here. Now we come to the Emperor and the Chariot. If you look at this, we have three majors dead center here. Three majors dead center here. I think this is going to be a big thing. I think it's going to start out small. I think the new project is going to start out, you know, how all projects start out, sort of, you know, lazily going in there, getting things done, trying out things and finding out things work and what doesn't. And that's part of any project. What works and what doesn't, let's figure it out. But the three majors in the middle tell me that it's going to become a big thing for you. It's really going to sort of grow into an expansion of what you think it is. And I do think that you're going to have help as well. It's almost like that within the project that you're looking at, you're going to have help, or you're going to have assistance. You're going to have somebody that comes in and wants to join you. You have a partner. And that's where the Emperor comes in as well. And the Chariot also has a lot to say about this. I think that you're going to move locations, or you're going to move this project. In other words, as it grows, as it expands, as it becomes a bigger thing or a bigger thing in your life. And I say big because, again, We have three majors, dead center of the reading. I think you're going to be able to move somewhere. That could be a variety of things that the chariot is saying. One thing is the chariot could be saying is that you want to move locations, right? So I start the project over here in Manhattan, and I move the project over here into someplace else. So you could have a location move. You could also have a movement of where you have hosted. So maybe I'm on Etsy. I don't like Etsy anymore. I go to eBay, or vice versa, or whatever. So you have an adjustment or a steering adjustment, right? When you're driving a car on the highway, you don't just hold it. You make adjustments. And I think that's what the chariot is pointing to with this project. And again, but I think it does work out. By the way, this is entertainment purposes only. Never make any business or money decisions based upon a random dude on YouTube. You know, use your better judgment. But as far as your question is concerned, as far as what the tarot says, I think that the project looks like something that would be worth investigating, looks like something that would be worth, researching more and seeing if it's going to be viable, because that looked very, very positive. Very positive. So thank you for your donation again, MSQ. I greatly appreciate it. And now, Be the Light. I love those cards. I love those cards too. You know what, though? Be the Light. I also love these cards. These cards, Be the Light, look a lot like a Kickstarter that's on Kickstarter right now that you can pick up for $10 off. $10 off. Look at this. Look at this. And this one, this is my favorite one by far. This is my favorite one by far. This original, by the way, is 5 feet tall. So, fun fact there, 5 feet tall. If you look at it, you can sort of see, because it's 5 feet tall, all the little details I have in there. Little details. That is a painting or drawing, by the way. There's a drawing. You can see all the little details in there. Anyway, speaking of projects, is a person in my mind ever cried missing me currently? Well, I don't think I've ever had a question asking me if somebody cried. You are the first. Gina, may I be added to the list, please? I'm choosing randomly, Gina. I'm choosing randomly. Right now, we're doing Catherine Home, by the way. Catherine, thank you so much. You're sort of great support of the channel. I really appreciate it. KH wants to know a February reading. A February reading? Found out about that. Dang, that's wild. All right, Vitalia. Beautiful. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. I'm not spamming chat. I swear, I'm not spamming chat. What would be good for Catherine for February? I'm thinking the Hush Tarot. Don't forget Catherine. I never forget Catherine. Catherine, you're always on my mind. When I join the stream, actually, I think I wait for the people that are always here. I appreciate all of you so much. Sid, Catherine, CM, HX, Shimzy, all these people, all of y'all that are here, all my regulars, hanging out with me, chilling out with me. Are they crying? That is unique. I've never had somebody ask me if they're crying. I've had some unique reading requests too. I had when I first started Psychic Fairs, I had a lady come and she had 6 months to live, and she wanted help in arranging her final arrangements with all this stuff. And she came to me, and this was like my second Psychic Fair, so that was quite challenging. That was quite challenging. All right, February reading. The Five of Wands really sort of starts that out. Catherine, what's happening that we just drew the Five of Wands as a first step into February? February's coming this weekend. February's going to be in full swing. I'm kind of wondering what conflicts we have. Catherine, do you have some conflicts going on? Do you have some things brewing in the background there? We need to know. We need to know, because we have a bit of conflict. We have a bit of something coming that could be something you need to deal with, right? It sort of rolls out. It rolls out, and fighting. It's not always fighting, and I say that because the 5 is also change. The 5 is change. It's sort of an adjustment for different things. So you're trying to adjust from this to that. It also could be conflict. It could be fighting. Could be a lot of different things. But we have some sort of conflict or some sort of adjustment that you're going to need to make once February starts rolling out. And we sort of go right into the Two of Wands, which means that this sort of moves into something that is solvable or fixable, right? Because the Two of Wands, the fire, two fire elements crossed that calming of everything, that domain, the stability of the fire as the fires stabilize, they cross each other, they sort of calm each other down a bit. We have that, as well as we have the two being choices. So my fiance's in jail. Oh, okay. So I'm assuming when you say my fiance's in jail, I'm assuming that that would be the fighting if he was not in jail, or if they were not in jail. But you do have some conflicts. You do have some things coming that could be conflicts. And this could be anything from news that comes around. It could be things at work. It could be a bunch of different things, but you're going to have to fight it off. I do think that you'll succeed, and I think that you'll win it. And again, because of the stability of the two, and because of that fire element sort of roaming out, we go from fire to fire, right? We go from fire to fire. And if you look at this as well, it seems that you sort of conquer whatever the fighting was, or you sort of become sort of better at dealing with it, and you deal with it. Because the bird wants nothing to do with this. The bird is just like looking back at the fighting. So the bird's looking back at this fighting, and it seems things are broken, but he's sort of making a nest out of it. They're making something good out of it, and that's working out. And now we have another wand. I did choose these randomly. You see me choose these randomly. We have another wand. The Eight of Wands points to moving. You could have a situation where you need to relocate something, or you need to move something, or you need to help somebody go from one place to the next. But it does seem like the Eight of Wands points to a moving or some type of movement. And it could be a variety of different things. It could be you had plans on moving something. You had plans on getting somebody else moved. You have someone that you know that moved. It could be a wide variety of different things that are coming as far as moves concerned. You could have information about a move. You could have somebody ask you about a move as well. And the Ace of Pentacles, I think that you have the end of February, sort of rounding out February, we have the Ace of Pentacles, which points to an opportunity for something. And the moving followed by the Ace, again, points me to almost like you have to get some money moved, or you have to get moved at work, or you're getting relocated or something like that. Not relocated, maybe in a different city, or relocated from here to there, etc. It could also mean, as far as work is concerned, or things that you do is concerned, that you need to move some things and you need to get some things settled. And this could be a result from the fighting and from the settlement that you have over here, but sort of get sort of used to the idea that there's going to be some movement, there's going to be some people involved with the move as well. But yeah, I mean, the particular card for this is interesting. And I know that this was sort of shooed in as far as art is concerned. A lot of these had nothing to do with this actual card, but they just reused as art or whatever. But do have that settlement of the move, or the things after the move get settled down, and it brings in some new opportunities, or it brings in some things that you can look forward to in March. So that's basically the lookout in February. And I know you're here. Let us know, by the way. I love month readings because I can get feedback. So when this happens, let us know what happened and what's going on with that. Because it's always interesting to sort of find out how that manifests, right? How that manifests into there. So, yeah, I can feel for February love using them. Let's find out. All right. And I think that finishes our donation. Thank you, everyone, for all the donations. I greatly appreciate that. Let's check in with the Kickstarter and see how we're doing. 22 backers. Yeah, still 22 backers. We're good. So people, check it out. And Kickstarter. See how many we got for. Still got 13 left if you're interested in $10 off. After our texting yesterday, can I get relationship reading for his current long-term relationship? HX, you sure can. Certainly can. Let's find out. HX. Find out current long-term relationship Reading. We'll go to the love screen. The love screen. I almost start singing the Love Boat, but no, let's not do that. We will use on the love screen. Haley, can I get a love reading in the next 6 months? Fun being here? Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate that. Be the light, lemons into lemonade. Indeed, indeed. Vicky wants to know, after our texting yesterday, even though it's slow right now, will Richard and I start being in contact more? I'm sure that was really loud. That was right next to the microphone. That had a crunch to it. That had a crunch. It's one of those, sounds like a sports announcer. Do I sound like a sports announcer? And now the Packers are losing. The Packers are losing. It looks like Aaron Rodgers is going to throw it to the other team. There he goes. He throws it right to the other team. Nobody around. Not a single Packer out there. He tosses it right to him. Why does he do that? Nobody knows. But there goes the Packers for the entire year. Thank you very much, Aaron Rodgers. By the way, Aaron Rodgers, hang on to the football and don't let people knock it out of your hand. All right. So, gotta ask another day. Pretty cards. See, great job. Yeah. So I just need to. I need to replace Tony Romo. Need to replace Tony Romo. More likely my family. They don't like my fiance. Yeah. Gorgeous decks. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. What are we doing? What are we reading? Current long-term relationship. 3 of coins. 6 of cups. 9 of coins. Queen of coins. Justice. I don't see any issues. Is that where you're? We argue all the time. Yeah, that could be the 5. That could be the 5. I don't see any issues with the long-term relationship. I don't see any deal breakers with a long-term relationship that you're in right now. I do see a lot of coins pointing this to the stability. How will the stability work out? We can sort of isolate these. The first one is that you need to sort of balance out who does the work, or balance out how things work as far as the relationship is concerned. It's almost like that there's an imbalance in the relationship. And I say that because these two things right here, we're looking at justice and the 3 of coins. It's almost an imbalance in the relationship. Like someone does too much and another person doesn't do enough. There's some work involved and it's too much work. It's sort of a burden that needs to be fixed. Again, minor. There's nothing major. There's nothing extremely good. And nothing extremely bad as well as that. Things have taken a big shift, big improvements. Yeah, that's pretty good. But yeah, you have that sort of that Leo almost of the 3 of coins, that Leo field where I'm showing off things. I'm looking better. I'm showing off things and things are going that great and going well. And then we're sort of moving into the 6 of cups, that, that sharing of love or that sharing of emotion. So you do see things sort of getting better with that, but there seems to be a bit of an imbalance. I'm talking here, meaning an imbalance in the relationship that sort of needs to get fixed eventually. And in order to do that, you're going to have to work at it, pointing to the 3 of coins, sort of doing that work, getting that work done, getting that balanced out before it becomes bigger. You want to sort of intercept problems like that, intercept problems like an imbalance in as far as the relationship goes. And again, that seems I know everybody watching is like, what are you talking about? But minor stuff comes up when you have a good relationship. You don't have an amazing cards. You don't have terrible cards. You just have these minor things to fix, and that's sort of what we're talking about. The Queen of Coins points to that it's going to be a long-term relationship, and it's going to work out well. I don't see any issues. The 9 of Coins into the Queen of Coins points to that. And you have, again, that stability of the coins. You have a lot of coins for the stability, a lot of coins for that earthly thing. I don't see anything like moving. I don't see anything like fighting. I don't see any great, amazing cards. But I see the justice that you will fix the imbalance. Overall, this looks really, really, really minor problems that you need to fix. And I mean really minor problems. So if you want something to work on, there it is. If you don't want something to work on, why bother? I think that you have the ability to do that, and it sounds like the relationship is going good enough right now that that you can sort of relax and just sort of work at the minor things and take it slow, right? And take it slow. Love Shar, thank you so much for being here. Gina, by the way, if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and that like button. I would appreciate it so much. Find out here. Are we going to run into any problems regarding taking care of things for my father? Oh, okay. Let's find out. Before we find out, let's take a look at the Kickstarter. Let's take a look at the Kickstarter. What do we got going on here? We got 22. Yeah, 22 backers. We're almost a third of the way there. That's great. Thank you so much for being supporters. Greatly appreciate it. Can't wait to get your cards out to you. Let's see. Great advice be true. Texting yesterday. All right. So Jim wants to know running into any issues taking care of father. All right. Let's find out if you were running any issues taking care. What is a good taking care of father deck? I'm thinking. This might hurt tarot. This might hurt tarot. Would have used Anna Kay. I mean, we would have. But we didn't use Anna Kay. We're going to use This Might Hurt Tarot. Give it a good mix. Find out what's going on about taking care of father. And will you run into any problems? I hope not. Hope everything goes super smooth. Super smooth. All right. Let's find out how this is going to go. Running into any problems taking care of father. Looks like maybe a money problem. We have disagreements about money, first thing. So the first thing out of the box is, I need to turn that off. Okay. The first thing out of the box is we have disagreements about money. Is there money involved here? Because we have a disagreement about it. And I think that's going to Kickstarter. Yes, I think that's going to sort of come to a head, possibly, as far as money is concerned. It's almost like a conflict of money, or somebody arguing about money, or a lack of money, or a lack of resources in order to get this as well, as far as getting things taken care of. Seven of Cups points to the Lord of Illusionary Success, right? And we're sort of sneaking into that, the Lord of Illusionary Success, followed by the Ace of Pentacles. And I know a lot of people will go for the Seven of Cups, and they'll be like, wait a minute, what are you talking about? That means options, that means choices and whatnot. But if you read all of the other stuff, let me show you. Dig through here and pick this out. Can I find it? This is the worst part of the stream, when I dig through stuff trying to find a card, because I did not know that I would need that card. Anyway, of course I'm not going to find it. Where are you? Okay, anyway. So it could be an illusionary success, or it could be some conflict, could be some fighting coming along as far as money is concerned. I don't think there's a lot of resources, a lot of money coming in. There's not a lot of resources, money coming into the situation, but there's a lot going out. Does that make sense? So you have nothing coming in and you have a lot going out. And it could be that situation. You could have some conflict. You could have some disagreements as to how things are done. Who spends time doing what? Who spends resources, money doing what? It's going to be some conflict, and you're going to have to sort of work that out. And the Five of Cups indicates that somebody is going to be really unhappy with the situation. Somebody's going to be very unhappy with the situation. And it could be some issues that they're going to just, feel like that they're excluded. They're going to feel emotionally used. You have a bunch of different things sort of coming in with the Five of Cups. Very, 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 very sort of challenged aspect as well. So the Star, so how does the Star come into this? I think that someone needs to take over. It's almost like there's not a leader in the situation, and everybody's running the show all at the same time. And that could be why you have the disagreements, because everybody's running the show all at the same time. It's like someone needs to step up and sort of lead, right? Not necessarily be bossy, but just sort of lead. By the way, let me take some water here. Step up and take the lead and take some initiative and sort of run some aspects a little better than they're being run right now. Does that make sense? So somebody's going to have to sort of step up take a bit of a lead and take a bit of a jump into that. There are going to be people that are going to be upset. I don't think you can do much about that. I don't think there's much to do about that. I do think somebody's going to take a step and lead. You're going to have to figure out how the resources are managed, and that's going to be a very heavy thing as well. Somebody's going to take responsibility for that. It's almost like that not a lot of people are taking a lot of responsibility, and things are sort of going back and forth, and they're not being run correctly, or they're not being done correctly. And you have that with different personality types wanting things done differently. You're going to have to negotiate that out, and somebody's going to have to step up and lead this, basically. So, yeah, I mean, you're going to running into issues taking care of father. Yes, I mean, you have the resource issues. You have a lack of leadership. You have certain people feeling left out, certain people feeling like that their opinions don't matter or their emotions don't matter, and they feel like just bailing, from the situation. So, I mean, it's going to be that type of thing, and you're going to have to deal with that. That could be minor issues. I'm not saying this is this is going to be a deal breaker. It could be very minor issues, but somebody's going to have to deal with it, basically, right? Somebody's going to have to deal with it. So, minor issues sometimes turn into big issues. Sometimes turn into big issues if they're not taken care of eventually or quickly or whatnot. So, just keep an eye out for that. Keep a watch out for that. Let's find out here. This even appears. Does it even appear? Magic? No, not magic. Newest? Yes, I'm in newest. Cool. 31% funded. Thank you all so much. You're awesome. We'll have to go to probate. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, probate. Anytime there's resources to be had or organization to be had, it's going to be kind of tough. Let's see, my dad solved legal problems. After our texting, I know Vicky has been saying the same thing. Vicky's been waiting for a reading a long time about her and Richard. Let's find out, Vicky. I'm sorry you had to put that in chat so many times. We're going to get to you right now. After texting yesterday, will Richard be in contact? Let's find out. This could be the last reading. I think we've had a fantastic day today. This has been great. All of you have been so nice. So ending soon. Screen come up. I'll tell you what's going on with my fiance. Can we talk sometime? Yeah, Catherine. Email me, Catherine. Email address in the description. Just go down there and email me. Find out what's going on there. Reading title. After texting yesterday, will Richard and I be in contact? It's no problem, Vicky. It's no problem. I know it's kind of weird being on this end because normally, I'm the one asking for a reading or whatnot. So I can understand the frustration. Some people come in here day after day after day and they don't get a reading or, whatnot. I try to get to everybody, but I can't, obviously, because sometimes we have 50 people in here. Friday, Saturday, Sunday nights, we'll cap out at 50 people, and they all want readings. So sometimes it's difficult to get to everybody. All right, we're going to use, by the way, something called the Echoes of Nature. Wow, look at that cat. That cat is so cute. I wonder if there's somewhere that I could pick this up. I wonder if there's a location to where I could get this deck for myself and have this and have all the horses. Oh, look at that. Look at that, Gathering Inspiration. Have all these cool things. Anyway, find out here. The Gathering Inspiration. Blending in, leading the way. All right, let's see here. Congratulations again. Thank you so much, A.J. Simpson. I greatly appreciate it. Will Richard and you be in contact? Leading the way. I don't think that Richard's going to be the one to instigate it. I don't think that Richard is going to be the one to instigate it. This may be something that you have to instigate. Looks like that it could be something that you have to be leading the way, by the way. Leading the way. Midsection of the Oracle. We're in the 25, right? So let's sort of look at what we have here. We have Mars in Aries. Mars in Aries, a very leading, a very promising sort of sign. Is there a black cat in the deck? No. Let's see. Agreed. Haven't seen them yet. Okay. So a bit of leading the way, a bit of looking in that direction. You may have to be the one that instigates contact. Blending in. When you instigate contact, don't make it obvious. Don't make it too obvious. Don't be, don't be. Where's my phone? I brought my phone today. Don't get on the phone and be like, hey, I've really been thinking about you. I asked a tarot reader about you, and I was wondering, if you wanted to meet up. Just don't. That's not the subtle. You have to do the subtle thing. You have to do the subtle thing, and do the subtle thing. You know what I'm talking about. Blending in. Take it easy. Don't rush through it. Take it easy. Be subtle about it. You're gonna have to initiate the contact. But quiet today. Early days though. Yeah. You know what I mean by subtle? When you make contact, you can make a joke. You know what I'm saying? You can make a joke, and you don't have to go, hey, how are you? Or the same thing. You can make a joke. You can have something funny. You can say, hey, look at this funny article, or look at this funny thing I found today. And you send it, right? You send a humorous meme or something, like, in other words, you could send like John Travolta. Like, you could send John Travolta meme and be like, yeah, look at this. John Travolta is confused. He's in the stream and he's trying to figure out, how many cards are in the Echoes of Nature deck. You could just send something funny, a meme or whatnot, like that. Anyway, gathering inspiration. It's going to be a slow development. It's going to be something that doesn't hurry. Gathering inspiration takes time. It takes time. It just does. And you're going to have to sort of deal with that. You're going to have to sort of understand that this stuff takes time sometimes. Basically, that's what it says. That's what it says. If this makes sense, let me know. And I would appreciate it. Somebody asked what cards are in the deck. Let's throw some down. Let me know if you have any questions about the cards. So we have Leading the Way. This is an oil painting, by the way. Let me take the quiet last question out. Reading title. Ending soon. Okay. Leading the Way. This was an oil painting. This was I'll show you a few of them. This was a long time ago I did this. The cloth and stuff. I improved the look of this. It actually looks better. It looks better. This one was for an animal shelter. I did this one for an animal shelter. And this little cutie is called, what was his name? It was so cute. Oh, I can't believe I forgot his name. But anyway, this is so cute. He's so cute. This is not Feeling Down. This is Delays. So the title for this is Delays in your copy that you'll get. Let's see. Honesty sort of says, be honest with the other person and be honest with yourself. I think the thing you're trying to put over on the person is not going to work, basically. It's not going to work. Transforming is sort of like being better and growing, learning things from that. Serenity, an oil painting. Serenity points to the relaxation or getting into the zone, getting to where you need to be. Inspiration, and a lot of people ask, what is the difference between inspiration and stuff like Leading the Way or whatever? Inspiration is where you sort of run into something that just makes you excited, basically, obviously, right? Confusion obviously explains itself. Weeds and Flowers, the most complex card in the entire deck. It points to that you sort of have to, in order to get to the house, in order to walk through the house, you're going to have to walk through a lot of weeds. You're going to have to sort of deal with that. You're going to have to deal with the weeds being in your way, things getting in your way, things being sort of a pain in the butt. But along the way, there are flowers. Along the way, there is good news. It's not all bad news. It's not all pain in the butt. Seeing inside, looking further into the situation, looking further into the person, right? Looking further into the person. Healing, healing is recovering from something, obviously. Master the obvious there. Strategies. If you're going to go about the situation, you don't want to go head in. You don't want to just dive directly into the situation. You want to use some strategy. You want to think of a unique way to approach it. You want to think of a different way to sort of dig into this, right? Hanging on. Don't let things be discouraging. Don't let things bring you down. You're going to be able to hang on to the situation. Everything's going to be all right. You just have to relax and sort of move in. This is renamed to Learning. This is a beautiful dog, and renamed this to Learning. Looking farther out. You're looking at the situation too close. You're looking too close. What is it? You can't see the forest because of the trees, right? It's basically looking farther out. This was an oil painting, by the way. Let's see. This dog, I forgot. I've renamed it to Not Recovery. I renamed it to something else. Comfort. Taking comfort. I am Satan. Hello, I am Satan. I appreciate you being here, Satan. It's good to see you, Satan. Been a long time, hasn't it? It's been a long time, hasn't it, Satan? Comfort and, just taking comfort in stuff. This is, I have a tutorial on how to draw that stuff. Anyway, unexpected friends. Obviously, making friends with people that you wouldn't otherwise make friends with, maybe. Talking to someone you wouldn't otherwise talk to. Personal space. Getting that gap and all that stuff. Love. Master of the obvious there. Love. Everyone knows what love is. I want to know what love is. What do you think about it, Satan? Satan, do you like love? I got to know. I am Satan. By the way, if you're watching the video later, someone named I am Satan joined. I think you can see it right there. There you go. Anyway, a lot of fun. Changing directions. You may want to rethink your strategy. You may want to change a bit up with how things are going. Loyalty. Making sure that you have that loyalty. Finding something to be loyal to. Wishful thinking. Maybe your goals are a bit too optimistic there. Contemplation. Thinking it over, right? Thinking it over. Coming up with a unique solution. Flaunt it. Let people know that you're doing good. Let people know that you're doing all right. Flaunt it. There's some times to flaunt it. There's some times. Being sly. Again, being a bit sneaky. Maybe a bit like blending in, but a little more controversial possibly. A little more controversial. Listening. Listening. It's good to listen. Maybe we haven't been listening to the other party enough. Maybe we need to do some more listening. Maybe we need to do some contemplation as far as that's concerned. Innocence. Savor the moment. I'm not even halfway through. Anyway, you get the idea. That one, 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 that one. That one, that one, that one, let's see, that one, that one, that one, and that one. And that is what you get for $29? $29? What? Yes, it's $10 off right now, $29. You can get this, plus shipping, obviously. I'm not going to ship it free, I'm sorry. You can get this. Anyway, yeah, that is quite a few cards. So hopefully you enjoy this massive stack of cards, and I will be shipping it to you soon after the Kickstarter ends. Probably like a month after the Kickstarter ends, but whatever. Anyway, so yeah, there's that. So thank you for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. Hope everyone has a fantastic evening, and we'll see you tomorrow night.